Hello students, I hope you understood the previous lecture. That was our theory lecture. Based on that lecture, I am here with a practical problem. Let's solve a practical problem so that you can understand the theory very well. This is our question. This is how a question related to partnership is seen. We are given the old balance sheet and we have to prepare a new balance sheet along with partners capital account and revaluation account. So how we are going to solve a question? First of all, we will empty our balance sheet. Then we will prepare all the accounts. We will revalue the assets and liability. We will write welcome our new partner with whatever capital he is bringing. Then we have to uh, treat our goodwill and finally we'll close all the accounts. तो क्वेश्चन ऐसे देखने में शायद थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट लगता है, लेकिन जब हम सॉल्व करेंगे तो ये बहुत आसानी से सॉल्व होगा. Following is the balance sheet of Harish and Shirish. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2010. We have assets this side, liabilities this side. They admitted Shirish on 1st April 2010 on the following conditions. For his one-third share, this one-third share is new share of the partner. One-third share in the future profit, Shirish bring 2 lakh as his capital. So Shirish will bring 2 lakh. This 2 lakh will be added in the cash account here. Okay. It is decided to raise goodwill by rupees 90,000. Now see, the word raise is written here, right? Whenever raise is written, that means partner is not bringing cash for goodwill. Goodwill is raised for 90,000 and write it off fully after Shiri's admission. If it written off is not written here, then we will only raise the goodwill. We will not write it off. Okay. Equipments and plants to be depreciated by 20% and 10%. Okay. So we will always mark the revaluation of assets and liabilities. So equipments and plants are to be depreciated. I will make a mark in front of equipments and in front of plant. Okay. Bills payable were retired for rupees 35,000. Now retired means paid. Okay. Retired means paid. I'll write here. So we have paid bills receivable. Bills payable. So it will be written here as a adjustment. Okay. Now अगर कोई asset पूरी हमारे पास से जा रही है like bills payable, तो यहाँ पर हम इसको पूरा कैंसिल करें तो हमें 2 यहाँ पर लाइंस छोड़नी पड़ेगी. वो आगे आप लोगों को समझ में आएगा ऐसा क्यों है. All the debtors are considered good. That means the organization think that all the debtors are good. They can rely on the debtors and therefore they don't need this RDD anymore. So they will remove the RDD. अब remove कैसे करेंगे वो आगे हम देखेंगे. Furniture of the book value 12,000 was taken over by Harish at 40% of book value. So we will make a mark on furniture as well. So when we will prepare revaluation account, partners capital account and balance sheet of the new firm. This is the format. You have to prepare the format. Okay. This way we will prepare the format. Moving to the question. First we will empty our asset side. As I have told you, we will empty the balance sheet first. First we will take asset side, then liability side, and then finally we will go for the adjustments. Let's start. Assets, cash in hand, 37,000. Cash in hand is always written in the gross column, no matter we have seen any adjustment here or not. Next, stock, debtors. C in debtors, I have written 46,000 directly in net column. I have removed RDD here. Next, Equipments 12,000. Furniture I have left 2 lines for furniture because furniture is been taken over by the partner, and plant is here, building is here. Asset side is completed, right? So I will do this here. Moving to the next point, liabilities. Creditors 38,000. Bills payable we have 46,000. So after bills payable, I have left 2 lines. Actually, I have intentionally written it here so that I can show you. I have left 2 lines here because bills payable we are going to पे completely. तो जब भी कोई asset पूरी complete अगर balance sheet से गायब हो रही है तो उसमें 2 lines हमें छोड़नी पड़ेगी. Now next thing is profit and loss account. This is accumulated profit. We have to distribute it in partners in old profit sharing ratio. Now in this question there is no mention about old profit sharing ratio. तो आप लोगों ने पढ़ा ही है OCM में, whenever nothing is specified, the profit sharing ratio is taken as equal. So it will be taken as equal. Capital we have Harish and Girish 1 lakh and 1,40,000. So let's transfer it here. Balance carried down 1 lakh 140. By P&L account C, we have distributed the reserve equally. Next, now they have admitted Shirish on 1st April 2010, and Shirish has brought 2 lakh as his capital. So there will be 2 effects for this. One is buy cash in Shirish's account, right? What will be the journal entry? Journal entry will be cash account debit as cash is coming in to Shirish's account as Shirish is giving the cash. He is the giver. Okay. So see Shiri's account is credited by 2 lakh, and second effect will be in cash account. We will add this amount in cash account. Next, it is decided to raise goodwill by 90,000 and write it off fully after Shiri's admission. So we have to raise the goodwill by 90,000. So goodwill will be raised in old ratio and written off in new ratio. Let's see. For that, we will have to calculate new ratio first. Calculation of new ratio. There are 2 steps to calculate new ratio. One is calculation of balance of 1. Balance of 1 is calculated as 1 minus the ratio of incoming partner. See, the ratio of incoming partner is 1 by 3. So balance of 1 will be 2 by 3. In second step, calculation of new ratio is equal to balance of 1 multiplied by old ratio. Let's see. First, we will see Harish's new share. 2 by 3 multiply by 1 by 3. 2 by 3 multiply by 1 by 2. 2 से 2 cancel, and we have ratio 1 by 3. Okay. Girish 2 by 3 into 1 by 2. Same. 2 is cancelled. 1 by 3 is the remaining amount, and Shiri's capital is also 1 by 3. Okay. So new ratio is 1 is to 1 is to 1. Let's raise the goodwill now. Raising the goodwill account debit 90,000 to Harish's account, to Giri's capital account 45,000, being goodwill raised in old profit sharing ratio. Okay, now we have to write it off. For writing off the goodwill, opposite entry will be done. That is, all partners capital account will be debited and goodwill account will be credited. Hari's capital account debit, Giri's capital account debit, Shiri's capital account debit to goodwill account. See, here goodwill is cancelled. Right? Now, Hari's capital, here it is credited by 45,000. Here it is debited by 30,000. What is the net effect? Yes, net effect is for 15,000. Same is the case with Giri's account. Right? 45,000 credit, 30,000 debit. So net, both these accounts are credited by 15,000 and 15,000, and Shiri's capital account is debited by 30,000. तो यहाँ पर हमको एक चीज समझ में आती है कि जब हमने ये 2 एंट्रीज की, तो ये 2 एंट्रीज में हमने क्या किया, शिरीष जो है वो जो कैपिटल लाया था उसी में से 30,000 हमने निकाले और हरीश और गिरीश को हमने डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर दिए एज गुडविल। ओके, तो ये चीज एक है। आप लोग ऐसे क्वेश्चन भी देख सकते हैं जहां पर सिर्फ शिरीष का गुडविल रेस करने के लिए कहा हो, तो वहां पर ये दो एंट्रीज जो है इनके बजाय एक सिंगल एंट्री हो जाती है। हरीश कैपिटल अकाउंट, सॉरी, शिरीष कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट टू हरीश कैपिटल टू गिरीश कैपिटल, दिस सिंगल एंट्री कैन ऑल्सो बी डन। ये चीज बताने के लिए मैंने आप लोगों को यहाँ पर एक्सप्लेन किया है। मूविंग टू द इफेक्ट, by goodwill 1:1, so we have distributed equally and written off in the new ratio, that is 1:1:1. Next point is equipments and plants to be depreciated by 20% and 10%. Let's depreciate it. 20% of equipment is 2,400 and net amount is 9,600. Plant is depreciated at 10%, 8,500 and net amount is 76,500. Where will you write it in P&L account, profit and loss adjustment account or revaluation account, you can say? Yes, it is a nominal account, right? You write all the losses in the debit side and all the profits in the credit side. So we have a loss, depreciation is a loss, it will be written in the debit side. To depreciation, to plant. Next is building is to be appreciated by 15%. So here is building, it's appreciated by 15%, that is 18,000. So amount is 1,02,000. And as it is appreciation is profit, it should be written in credit side of revaluation account or profit and loss adjustment account, 18,000. Next, bills payable were retired for rupees 35,000. So see, we have bills payable here for 46,000 and we had to pay only 35,000 here. So we have a profit of 11,000. Now let's see what will be the journal entry for that. Bills payable account debit 46,000, to cash account 35,000, to P&L adjustment account 11,000. It is a profit, right? So it will be entered like this: bills payable minus cash paid 35,000. So this second effect will be in cash account. So immediately we will write it in cash account 35,000. Next, P&L adjustment account 11,000. So we do not have any bills payable right now. Let's give the second effect of 11,000 by bills payable 11,000 because it is our profit. We had to pay less. Okay. Next is all debtors are considered good. So this RDD we have to remove. We have already given one effect in balance sheet while transferring the balances. We have to give only second effect, that will be given in P&L adjustment account. And as RDD, whenever we prepare RDD, we take some amount from the profit, right? And if we are finishing the RDD, then we are putting back the profit, uh, the RDD in the profit. Okay. Next point. Furniture of the book value 12,000 was taken over by Harish at 40% of the book value. Okay, fine. So this is furniture. 40% is taken over by Harish. So remaining will be the loss. Loss will be written in P&L adjustment account 15,000. Let's see. Okay, so furniture is written in Hari's account 15,000 and the effect for remaining amount will be in P&L adjustment account, that is 15,000 furniture. It will be in debit side. So this way we have completed all our points. Now we have to prepare revaluation account, partners capital account and balance sheet of the firm. Okay, so P&L adjustment and revaluation are one and the same thing. Let's close the account. First, we will close P&L adjustment account. 35,000 is the total of credit side. देखने से ही पता लगता है. This one is a heavier side. Minus total of this side. So the balance will 9,100. This is the profit because credit side is heavy. Profit side is heavy. So we are having profit. Now this profit will be distributed in old partner sale, old profit sharing ratio, that is 4,550, right? Now let's close partners capital account starting with Shirish as he is the new partner. 2 lakh is the total minus 30,000, balance will be 1,70,000. Girish, credit side total is 1,97,550 minus 30,000, amount is 1,67,550. Harish, total of credit side is 1,57,550 minus 40,000, 1,17,550. So these are the balances of partners capital. This will be transferred to balance sheet. So we have capital account here, capital of Harish, 1,17,550. Girish, 1,67,550. Shirish capital is 170. Total is 4,55,100. Check this with, if you have not balanced the cash account here, you have to do this. We have already done this while writing bills payable. So the total of balance sheet is 4,93,100. I hope you are getting this question. I will add some more questions for practice. So till then, be in touch. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Press the bell icon so that you can get the notification as soon as I post a video. Thank you so much.